Hi, I'm really sorry about how long this video is, but a long time ago, in August I had a video, and that was of me when I had my GCSE results, and someone commented saying, can you please show us your art, because I'm doing art or something, and I'd like to see what a work looks like. And you probably won't be that impressed, but I finally have my art back. I got it back on Monday. Today is Saturday. It took such a long time because I had to wait. You had to wait until like November to find to. You had to wait until like November to actually like get it back. And I don't go to that school anymore, so it was really awkward for me to get it. And they lost mine for a bit. And then my boyfriend eventually got it, and I got it back on Monday. And I made a video on Tuesday, but it didn't work out very well. So I've made a different one today, and hopefully that one works out better. So yeah. This video is so long because I have a lot of books. Well, I have about 5. And I don't know if it will help, but it will be good for you to see. I'll put a few tips down below because I didn't really give tips, it was more just me talking about what I did. So I'll actually give tips, and I'm sorry this is like halfway through your year of first doing art or second year of doing art, but you know, it's better late than never. And yeah, enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this book very much, but right. If you look back to work that you've done like a year before and you don't like it, it's good because then the examiner can see hopefully how you've improved, and that's really important in GCSE art. Okay, so at the end of the 2 years, for some reason we did an evaluation at the end, so this is just that. It's just, I don't even know, we got a load of questions to answer. Yeah, so this is the front page, and I don't really like it, but it used to be a painting, but because it was watercolour and I wasn't very good with the watercolour, it kind of just like ran and it wasn't very good, so I just stuck this over the top. It's also kind of important because it kind of gives them an introduction of what is going to be in the book. So yeah. Then we have the mind map. You should have a mind map in every book, same with title page. And my mind maps, hopefully you'll be able to see that they all do look very different. This is the first one I ever did. They are really boring, and this took me ages, but it's very important. And that's because, say with barriers, the first thing that I thought of was like a fence. And if all you do in your book is fences, the examiner's going to see that you're not very imaginative and isn't going to be very impressed. So you do different areas of that theme. Like with barriers, you have physical barriers, but then there are also like emotional barriers and temporary barriers, and I don't even know what I wrote here, I just kind of copied it out. This page, our teacher just gave us a load of stuff, and a few of these pictures are from around the school, and some of them I don't even know, she just got off the internet. She was like, yeah, make something, so I just stuck it all down, but I didn't realise that I was meant to be doing it properly. So it doesn't really have an order or anything. I didn't write anything about it either, I just kind of coloured in the gaps, and I don't know. Then over here, this is part of my school. We had to sit or stand and draw part of it, and we had a cocktail stick and yeah, a cocktail stick and ink, and just drew it, and mine wasn't too bad. I'm just not very good with proportion. This page I don't really like. To the left, that's acrylic paint, and I drew, I don't know, one of these sections. These are 2 pages stuck together with some acetate with stuff printed on it, and yeah, so we just got a knife and cut through it. And then down there is some annotation. It's not very good because in year 10 for some reason she didn't actually tell us to ever do annotation, so I had to go back in year 11 and do it all, so I didn't really remember what I did or anything. So if I were you, I would actually annotate as I went through, because it was kind of just a big rush at the end. But if you preferred just doing all the work then talking about it afterwards, fair enough. My teacher also just gave us, like, it was like blue and orange paper, and you had to just do it as you wanted, and yeah, that's what I did. This was primary observation. This thing, I drew it with charcoal and chalk or something, and it was just stuck onto the paper for ages, so I decided to actually do something. And this is just mascara. I got a mascara wand and just like did it all over, and it was kind of a good idea, except for I didn't really know how to write on it, so yeah. See how so crap it is. Look, to do this piece of work I used chalk and charcoal. That's really bad annotation. You should write more than that. But the thing is, because it's year 10 stuff, as long as you write more in year 11, they'll go, oh, she's developed. Or he. My Vince van Gogh page, go Goth, whatever. I accidentally ripped it here. So then the teacher was like, oh, I'll just rip it some more and make it look normal, so I did. And I like did this bit using oil pastels. Yeah, just using oil pastels and blending and stuff. Just wrote about it. Then some Vince van Gogh research, which was a really lazy page I did, because I did this background. I don't even know why. This is tissue, like kitchen roll, and then I just spray painted it. I don't even know why. But yeah, I couldn't really do anything, so I just stuck it on. This is a page about Andy Goldsworthy and natural barriers. Yeah, you might notice that loads of these pages are really vague about like how they're connected, but as long as you kind of link them, then that's how it works. Like, barriers could relate to a fence, which could relate to a field, which relates to horses, wildlife, animals, plants. You could just go on, and as long as it's kind of vaguely related, you can do whatever you want. So this is just some research, some examples of his work, which I decided to cut out and make weird. Some artists we could research, so we did, and we had to write about the pictures. Yeah, so I did. It's just magazines, cut out and stuff. So on this page I used oil pastels and did this part, and they're meant to be kiwis. It was actually copied from a picture. Yeah, this is watercoloured in the background with pen over the top. I then printed out some pictures of kiwis, wrote about it, and the background is spray paint. This is some African art. My teacher loved African art, and honestly it's all we ever did in like year 7, 8 and 9. And so she had to bring it into year 10 as well. So I don't really know how this is a barrier, but apparently it was. And I wrote, obviously I didn't have any room to annotate it, so I did a acetate thingy and stuck it on. We did some random thing, like we got given newspaper, what's that stuff called? It's not sellotape, it's that white sellotape kind of stuff. Yeah, we got given that, and we had to do something barrier related. So my group, we did this. We made an outline of dead stuff, and that's me, just lying down there. Yeah, that's us doing it. It's funny. So yeah. Okay, so here's some primary observation I did apparently. We got given some shells and whatever this is, and I drew it, and then I wrote about it. Apparently it was to do with natural barriers. These are biological barriers. Apparently it's part of the bone, So we have a few pages that we cut out. Oh, and yeah, because the layers of bone and stuff. Then that's some watercolour. Yeah. Silk paintings. I do not have my silk painting. It's still at school somewhere. But basically we had to have ideas for silk painting. This is literally just some history of silk painting apparently. And these are my ideas that I did. I did this one in the end. And it was quite good actually. Not bullshitting or anything. But yeah. Primary observation, I drew my friend's shoe. Wrote about it. Yeah, I would tell you what I've actually written, but in this book it's not very good, so I'll give you some examples from another book. I've just put my heater on, so sorry if you can't hear me. Anyway, so this is the second one of my Year 10 books, which is also barriers. Okay, as I said before, I didn't like my old barriers tied to page, so I thought I should make another one, because I wanted to. You don't have to, but I did. I didn't actually finish it. If you look closely, like, these bits aren't coloured in, all around the edges really. Yeah, never mind. So obviously I didn't do another mind map. Did observational drawing. I drew this one, and then it got photocopied. I cut some out for some reason. I was drawing that eye. It's by MC Escher, the original. And a lot of this is about MC Escher. Oh yeah, in the corner that's some sewing. I also did polyblock prints. You probably can't see that, but in the corner it does say it. It's basically, if you don't know, you like sort of carve into some polystyrene to make a pattern. This was actually part of my silk painting, and I took a section of that and I did it, and I stuck it so that you can, you know, lift it all up and see them all. So yeah. Okay, so my teacher is actually Rachel Roberts, and for some reason we had to research her, so we did. You want to make sure that in your art you do have a lot of artist research, and that you have a lot to reference to. Like here, these two are, hold on, I think these two are Henry Moore's, I'm not really sure. This one is the original, which I did in pen, and then it got photocopied and I painted it, obviously. And this was done in pencil, and it's the original as well. Literally some artist research. Yeah, that's enough of Year 10.